So Vancouver already has a cocktail, right? It was published in a book called The About Town Cocktail Book back in 1925. And it's basically just a martini with a little bit of Benedictine in it. That may have been Vancouver 100 years ago, but to me that does not scream modern day Vancouver. So I was thinking, if modern day Vancouver were a cocktail, what would be in it? So the ingredients that I chose reflect the parts of Vancouver that stand out the most to me and help make the city what it is. I kept the martini aspect, but I kind of built upon that. Firstly, I used a blue gin, and I used the blue gin for two reasons. One, because Vancouver is an oceanside city, I felt like the blue would kind of help push that ocean idea, right? And the second reason was because it's really pretty, right? It's a blue martini, right? Vancouver's a really pretty city with all the nature and the mountains around it, so I felt like it would just work that way. I added in just a little bit of Baijiu so I can help incorporate the large Chinese community that we have here that help make the city what it is. Now, I used a little bit of cherry blossom liqueur that I recently made in a previous video to bring in a bit of the nature in a kind of a unique way, I felt. And then I added just a little bit, like 5 mils of Maraschino, just to help incorporate that cherry blossom liqueur in with the martini. The last couple things is a couple drops of Saline, and then I garnished it with some seaweed. And again, those were to help push the oceanside city part of the cocktail. Now there's one last component of this cocktail that is a very, very important one to mention, okay? And that is the price. If this cocktail were in a bar, the price of it would be $60.40. Okay? Now, if you're not from Vancouver, you probably just did something that every Vancouver person has been doing daily for a while now. And that is, in your head, you just said, holy shit, why is that so expensive? Okay? The answer to that is probably gonna take a few videos, so I'm not gonna really get into it. But for now, we'll just say we have a really pretty cocktail with really cool ingredients, like really interesting ingredients, that is absolutely unaffordable for everybody. Okay, no one would buy that at $60, which to me is a really good representation of Vancouver. All right, there's a lot of cool shit here. It's just completely unaffordable. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my take on a modern day Vancouver cocktail. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, cheers.